everyone, it's Ibel and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc with Lemlia and Xenobun. Last we left off, we just wrapped up Sayaka's trial, which, spoiler, Leon was the killer, so if you haven't seen that, maybe go watch it. And this time, I guess we're dealing with the aftermath of Makoto's depression. Look how depressed he is. He's just going ... over and over again. When I first got here, we got back from going to get water and stuff, I put on my headphones and it was just this music and I was like, what is going on? And then I realized, oh, Makoto's just depressed.
This is the classic depression after the first death Danganronpa trope.
Yeah. Wow, it's so spotless. It's gone. She really is gone. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with.
Did you expect them to leave the body in here?
Yeah. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like he said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us,
I'm definitely not eating potato chips. Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of the corpses. It's okay. No need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health.
I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. Oh, now he mentions Junko. But not Leon. He can only mourn two people at a time. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream. I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
Makoto's like, I'm sure that's why he did it. Makoto, I don't think that you would even want to be near a dead body after 24 hours, like, much less a couple days. Like, do you know how fast bodies decompose and, like, start to, like, what?
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
I said I was gonna carry their corpses with me for the rest of my life. How am I supposed to do that?
Damn,
no, I'm
this
not
bitch
okay.
couldn't-
My girlfriend just died.
They couldn't even leave this rotting corpse with me for a couple days.
You sure took your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here.
Sorry.
So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like he said?
It's kind of fucked up that they all, like, made him go check by himself.
Yeah, honestly.
You guys are so mean. Oh my god!
I imagine it would be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom.
I also was not eating potato chips. Jesus, that's fucked up, man. Why would you say something like that?
My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like, the whole thing never happened.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? I'm sure that will be a lot better.
Why don't you have some potato chips? Maybe you'll feel better. Maybe you'll cheer up. Oh my god, ew, stop, my god. Well, staying there with her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. I think in Japanese it's probably not as creepy, because I know that's, like, a common, like, thing, like, trope in, like, anime, but, like, in English it just sounds strange. Like, I know what they're talking about, you know how different people smell different, but, like, plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death.
Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Getting depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? Okay, calm down.
That's how depression works.
If we all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out of here. So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track.
Your hands are so tiny.
All of their hands
Baby
are so tiny as compared to their heads.
Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? We were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it's happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place.
Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move. But if we work together against the Mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something like that.
Owie, sweetie, there's 5 more chapters of
I'm
this game
stupid.
left. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple.
What do you mean?
The Mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which was supposed to be well defended, then modified it to fit their desire. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed. Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great a risk.
Then what are we supposed to do?
Anyone who truly does want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
No what?
You dare defy me.
You dare defy me?
I don't want to live if it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else. I killed one person already.
Before.
Anyone else? What do you mean?
Leon died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. Yes, it is one.
But
There's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah. If I hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it?
That is what I wanted.
Yes.
Death wish.
She's right. If you heap that kind of blame on yourself, you'll turn into a full-fledged masochist.
I don't think so.
Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you, not Leon, and not Sayaka. The Mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We had no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. So don't waste your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the Mastermind.
Oh.
I'm Sleep. It was totally obvious before that you were just trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See ya, don't see ya, see ya. That's about as... What? That's about how much I could... I think this was a translation thing, and I don't get it. Even when you try to hide. Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear, so be well aware of your actions. Get it?
Yeah.
Bear? Order
I get
and
it.
stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then,
Ew,
sweet
I
dreams
get
everyone. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. There are bed bugs.
What was that just about? What? What was that just now?
Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man. That piece of shit. Who does he think he is? Piece of shit is my favorite thing to say, apparently. They all have, like,
So
their
the day
favorite
drew to a
line.
close. Yeah. Their catchphrases. A tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. Wait, did Junko die today?
Yeah, I think it was all on the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Long day. All in a day's work. Tomorrow we kill 3 more.
Didn't she
But
die after
this
Sayaka?
is just the
Did she die?
beginning.
She died after
Yeah, she
Sayaka,
died
right?
after
Yeah.
Sayaka. Yeah, after that, yeah. Our despair has only just begun. Wow.
Wow.
Boy's life of despair. Oh, look, it's Celeste on the cover. Ishimaru. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do to us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in his little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down.
What is Aoi doing?
put your fucking back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now reach way up and then way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours. Doesn't this feel just great? Being stuck inside like this, you gotta make sure to stay healthy.
You're the one keeping us stuck inside.
That's irrelevant. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's my motto. Whoa, I sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me? Am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the assassin's fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours.
That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with.
It doesn't matter.
Excuse me? No, it doesn't matter. I'm saying that. Just get to the point. Did you really call us down here just to exercise?
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands?
Yes. Okay, so then...
Well, you're right. I do. Anyway, I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up to you.
Whole new world.
どういうことだべ?
A whole new world.
A dazzling place.
A dazzling place I never knew. It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your
Yeah,
ADD
you're right.
and your ADHD. I gotta keep you motivated.
True.
So go ahead, look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode.
With that, Monokuma disappeared, leaving us even more confused than when he'd shown up. But a new world?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
That seems unlikely.
Well, we don't know till we look. Whatever he meant. It seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone meet up back at the dining hall and we'll share what we spent.
You're basically a one-trick pony. You know that?
More like a staple food source. Now let's get moving.
We are going to eat you if we run out of food. We will have to resort to cannibalism. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left. Scatter! Left the That was a weird choice of words.
Let's go! Let's go explore!
Damn, we left our balls all over the place.
Hey, hero.
どういうことだべ?
I did not get very far. Hey, Makoto, did you see what's inside the display case? Bad. This is
Yeah,
super
bye,
bad,
man.
man.
What are you talking about? I didn't notice anything all that weird in there.
Can you hear the music? Sure, to the untrained eye, it's nothing. But this is awful. A bad, awful, terrible trap.
You can hear the music too.
What music? That stuff you see lined up there? Any god could come by and use it to send a message.
Huh?
I've been struck with knowledge. It's an ill omen of total devastation and ruin. Let me out of here. Let me out.
I have no idea what he's talking about, so maybe I'll just leave him alone. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. You're so tall, and I'm so short. Wow.
Makoto, look! The gate blocking the stairs is
You're
gone.
pointing in the opposite direction.
Behind you.
Behind me.
It would seem a path to the second floor is opened up. But it's also of utmost importance to double check the areas we already know about, just in case. Aren't I so clever to think of that? I really impress myself sometimes. Whoa, leave the school to you!
I'm so proud of you, Ishimaru. Okay, I guess we'll check out these places first. The bathroom. Should look around the school first. I need to find out what Monokuma meant by a new world. Well, maybe he meant the bathroom.
I think it wants you to go up the stairs.
You gotta talk to everyone.
I went and checked the metal hatch in the main hall just to be sure, but just like I figured, it hasn't moved an inch. Shit.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if he made things that easy for us.
Hey! Don't make that face. You look like a kitty cat. You want me to put some some fighting spirit in you? Well, do you?
He's just making the, like, ooh, like, 3 face, the W face. Oh, whoa, ooh.
He's got his hands up like paws.
Yeah, ooh.
I mean, no thanks. I think I've got enough for now.
Well, okay. I'm gonna go look for another way out then.
Ooh, store. Should look, okay, fine. I'll go to the stairs.
Fine! Now it's fine! Really fine!
The gate that was blocking the stairs has been opened. Is this what Monokuma meant by a new world? If so, what's up there?
Probably a second story.
Oh, it's blue.
This is the second floor of the school. No one could have known that. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yeah, I'm sure of it. There's gotta be something here.
It's definitely not a recolored version of the first floor of the school.
Cool.
Ooh.
How fancy. Oh, Makoto. Hey, guess what? Guess what I found? A
Aw.
pole. There's a pole here. A pole. Pull.
You don't have to keep repeating it. I got it.
And there's a ton of exercise equipment in the locker room. Sakura's gonna go nuts when she finds out.
Aw, they're so cute.
Yeah, you're right about that. Hina seems way more excited than usual.
Can you just be supportive? I forgot how much of a judgmental, like, bitch Makoto is.
Hi, Chihiro.
Hey, Chihiro, have you checked out the pool yet?
No. I don't like wearing swimsuits.
It's valid. Yeah, you do seem like the type who might not be into that kind of thing. What the fuck?
You might not be into any sports at all. But still, it sounds like the locker rooms here have all the exercise equipment you could hope for. You could ask for. Maybe I'll give it a try. I'd kind of like to get a little stronger.
You want to get stronger? I have to say, that's kind of unexpected.
But I'm not even brave enough to step foot into the locker room.
Huh? You don't even want to go into the locker room?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just...
Aw. I don't get it. Is she afraid of locker rooms or something? Wow, you're so insensitive. It's a pretty weird phobia, though.
The second floor has opened up. The living area has grown, and a number of facilities are now available. Whatever else is going on, I must admit things have been much more comfortable for us. If things continue like this, the occasional class trial might not be so bad.
Okay.
So Celeste's a murderer.
Behind this door is the locker room?
This is the girls' locker room. A true gentleman will respect our space, yes?
Behind this door is the locker room?
Oh, and I guess you need your handbook to get into the locker room.
Really?
Really?
What?
You've got to stop being so surprised. If you want to unlock the locker room, you have to swipe your personal e-handbook across the card reader next to the door. However, to ensure maximum security within each locker room, only a boy's handbook can open the boys' locker room, and the same goes for the girls. And that's the bottom line.
But what if someone opens the door? What if someone opens the door and then someone else sneaks in?
Anyone who commits such indecency will be punished without mercy for this scandalous sexual depravity. See, there's a Gatling gun mounted on the ceiling, right? And it'll be all duka 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 duka.
bet it'd really hurt to get shot by that thing.
It would
I
more
mean-
than hurt.
Yeah, it's a fucking gun.
No, I think it's a little worse than that.
But what happens if someone loans their handbook to someone else? A boy could borrow a girl's handbook and that would get them into the girls' locker room, would it not?
What? That never even occurred to me. To think someone could be so low, so cowardly, so devilish. Okay, then how's this sound? Time for a new rule. As of this moment, loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. There, so now nobody can give the handbook to anyone else, right? You like that? I'm kind of a genius, right? It's because my brain is 100% cotton.
I do not imagine anyone... I do not imagine anyone would have let their handbook out in the first place. After all, they would likely be held responsible for anything that person might do using that handbook.
But you seem awfully concerned with all this locker room security stuff.
It's because all you teenagers are sex-crazed maniacs. You're at that age you'd try humping a plastic bottle. So to keep anything unseemly from happening, I have to maintain a rigorous watch.
Then, in that case, I would ask that you keep the same close eye on our dorms. If some... We're heteronormative here. If some man and some woman decided to share a room, there would be nothing to stop them.
Okay, whatever. You go ahead and...
This conversation's over.
Goodbye.
I hate you so much.
Okay, so the new regulation is now in place. See ya.
Man, that stupid bear totally ruined my mood. Maybe I'll go dip. Maybe I'll go dip.
Maybe I'll go dip. I'm dipping. Bye.
Maybe I'll go take a dip to cheer myself up. So that's Chihiro. You wanna come with me? You wanna come with me?
No. There is nothing I hate more than getting water on my face.
Oh,
Sorry, I'll pass this time.
I love Celeste.
How come? When you're in a funk, there's nothing better than a good swim to pull you out of it.
I'm pretty sure that only applies to you. Yeah, you're the only person who'd ever like swimming. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf.
You know what they do. They say, you know what they do. You know what they
know
say.
what- you know
If
what
you're
they
not
do.
the absolute best, if you're not the absolute best at something, don't even try it. You know what they do.
You know what they do? Now this is an interesting poster. Obviously someone put this in the school, but is it really okay to have something like this in here?
Yeah, it's very anatomically incorrect.
It looks like the new pose that's going around on Twitter, that trend.
Oh my god,
The
yeah.
jack-o'-lantern or whatever.
No, I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
it's a really weird. It's a pool. Lockers. Well, I would expect to see that at any normal pool. Astute observation. Help, I'm trapped. I couldn't get out. Okay. Nothing to see here. Celeste is so pretty. I love her outfit. Yeah. Oh, so pretty.
Pretty?
Well, like, the colors are interesting. Shut up. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. I don't see anything useful in here. It's like an interesting aesthetic to it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
interesting.
Leave me alone! We're never talking to you again.
Okay, that's fine.
The baby is sleeping. Please be quiet. Hi, Sakura.
I am the baby. I am sleeping.
Oh,
This must be what he meant by a new world.
by a whole new world.
A whole new world. I should probably take a really close look around.
None of us can hold a tune.
Not while holding the voice.
Yeah, exactly.
I have one pitch for this voice, and if I go up or down, I will lose it.
Gate's blocking my way, so there's still another floor, which means not everything is opened up yet.
Time to kill someone.
Wow, this is pretty. Library. Koshokan. But still, who are you talking to? I just walked in. But still, this library is most interesting. Huh? What's interesting about it? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking out loud.
Byakuya is like the edgy person who wants you to comment on what he's saying. It's like, oh, I was just thinking out loud.
Yeah,
Don't
like he acted
mind
like he was
me."
continuing a sentence. It's like you're not
But
talking
still.
to me. The shelf is packed tight with books, but looking at it, the whole thing is incredibly dusty. It looks like this library has been neglected for a pretty long time. Even though it's a prestigious high school, they must have been pretty careless about keeping it nice.
37.
You must be pretty happy to have all these books around, huh, Toko?
Not particularly. Nothing's really caught my attention so far.
Indeed, there's a plethora of books. Plethora, fuck. There's a plethora of books, it's true, but the content seems lacking. Where's the comic books? Where's the young adult section?
Comic books? Young adult? That stuff's a waste of time.
Y'all
I
are
gotta
high
agree with
schoolers.
Hifumi on this, on this
Yeah,
one,
also,
Toko.
y'all are high schoolers. You are literally.
We're literally the target demographic for young adults. I've seen what you write, Miss Fukawa. Talented as you are, your stuff isn't any more worthwhile.
My stories are filled with true love and pure feelings. Don't compare them to that garbage of yours. Your writing doesn't even mean anything. It's just a bunch of jumbled up letters. Someone should just burn it all.
Oh, the lady doth protest too much, methinks. I bet you're secretly into boy-on-boy action.
Boy on boy? I don't care if it's anime or comics or fanfic or whatever. It's all filth. Throwaway culture that'll be trashed and forgotten in half a decade.
Toko canonically is homophobic. I'm just kidding.
Ugh, just talking about it makes me sick to my stomach. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
You've insulted me. You've insulted my honor.
These two are really starting to freak me out. I've never seen anything like it. You've never seen people arguing over their interests?
arguing.
Arguing? What's that? The shelf is covered in dust, but on the shelf is a letter. Tegami, what is this?
I just pay
Havoc
people to
Academy?
agree with me. It was buried under a thick layer of dust. It must have been sitting there for quite a while. Well, shall we see what's inside?
But we shouldn't read other people's mail without their permission.
We are
That's illegal.
literally fucking trapped in this school, and whatever. We're opening it, Makoto.
Okay. I broke the seal on the dusty envelope and pulled out the single sheet of paper I found inside. I unfolded the paper and read what was written there. From the Hope's Peak Academy Executive Office. Throughout the years, we have been committed to shaping the youth who will one day shape the world. We have a long, proud history as an institution of higher learning with full governmental support. Our graduates... Our what? Our graduates... Our graduates enter society ready to take on active leadership roles in every major job field. They wrote graduates and then crossed it out multiple times. Sorry, graduates. Graduates, fuck.
They've written all
Byakuya.
this.
Byakuya wrote that. However, Hope's Peak Academy must now lower the curtain on its glorious history for the time being. This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope's Peak Academy. We intend to reopen our doors as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. That being said, this is the end for now. And I would like to personally and sincerely thank everyone for your help and support over the years. For now, we are waiting official governmental authorization to formally cease operations. What does this mean? The contents of this letter are quite interesting indeed. I see they don't know how to spell graduates. But I do.
Byakuya's contribution so far is interesting.
Yeah.
But he doesn't say why it's interesting. He just wants you to accept it.
I know what I'm talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. I know what's going on.
Okay.
I'm not confused. Don't question me.
Of course you're not, Byakuya. It would... Oh, fuck. It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped... It would seem Hope's Peak... Oh my god!
Seems I'm not, like, the only one who doesn't know what's going on. I mean, does know what's going on here.
Oh god! It would seem Hope's Peak had stopped functioning as a school. And judging by the amount of dust the letter had collected, it doesn't seem to have happened recently. If I had to guess, I'd say this letter could be at least a year old.
So you're saying Hope's Peak closed down at least a year ago?
At least.
Most likely, the mastermind took over the abandoned school in order to put on this little performance. But that would mean it was closed when I got here just a few days ago. I didn't get that sense at all.
I mean, there were no students. The entire main hallway was completely abandoned, but it didn't seem closed or anything.
Plus, if the school had shut down, don't you think it would have been in all the newspapers and stuff? I mean, you're saying it could have happened over a year ago, right? Before I got here, I looked up stuff online about the school and never saw anything about this. That must have been all part of the mastermind's plan. They lured us all in. Someone who could create a place to judge and execute people could potentially be capable of anything. Of course, that's all assuming that this letter is real.
If it is real, though, that does solve one mystery surrounding the school. The reason there are no other students here could be because the school had already closed down.
That would be a nice, simple solution, it's true. But then, what about this other part? This decision was not an easy one to make, but serious issues beyond our control have made it necessary. But make no mistake, this is not the end for Hope Speak Academy. We intend to reopen our door as soon as the issues forcing our closure have been resolved. What did they mean by serious issues? That's apparently why the school had to close. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now?
If the two events are in fact connected, uncovering that connection would be a useful clue on top of figuring out the mastermind's motive. Although I can't really say any more until we find more details.
So in other words, only the mastermind knows the truth right now. Scoff. The mastermind's motive. If we can find out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or...
It's remarkably dusty in here, and the lighting is less than ideal. For a library, it's not the kind of place I'd want to do much reading in.
I'm absolutely shocked.
how come?
They have all these books here, and not one copy of any of my works.
Well, yeah. Why would they have comics in a library? Plus, most fanfic is just porn drank by a bunch of amateurs.
Okay, Toko, that's incredibly narrow-minded. You just don't get it. Not at all.
I do too get it. And with a face like yours, anyone can tell nothing you do is worthwhile.
Toko's so annoying, but her design is so pretty.
Say whatever you want about me, but never judge a book by its author. Now here, this, appearances mean nothing at all. What you see before you is nothing more than the rind that contains the meaty pulp of my genius. My creations are what determine my meaning and value.
You're so full of it.
I'm used to being misunderstood. You think weak attacks like yours will drop my HP?
Those two really worry me. What's behind this door? Excuse me, Hifumi.
Walks through Hifumi.
Yeah, it's some kind of archive. All I saw in... Sorry. I almost said archive. It's some kind of archive. You mean archive? Yeah, that's what I said. All I saw in there was stacks of old books and files. I can't imagine what business you would have in there. That's true. I don't really have any reason to check it out. Makoto's like, I need to be as thorough as possible. But if Byakuya says there's nothing in there, then this is probably fine.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna come up again.
There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. It looks like this library's been neglected for a pretty long time. As nice as the school itself is, whoever's in charge of upkeep has been pretty lazy. Strange. Oh, mana coin.
Please. Do you see the sign? It just says please on it.
What?
Look at the sign. Please. Please. For the love of God, please. Oh, there's still more to look at. Yeah, isn't there like an extension for
Desk?
I did look at the desk.
Oh.
Oh, the laptop. Please. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened.
It's broken, huh? Too bad. I was hoping I could use it to go online and see what's going on in the outside world. If it's broken, there's nothing I can really do about it. Anyway, now I have a pretty good idea of what's on the second floor. But I didn't see anything that might lead to any kind of exit or anything. All I can do now is hope someone else found something worthwhile. Okay, I'd better head back to the dining hall as soon as possible.
If only we had someone who was like really good at computers. Too bad there's no one like that here.
Yeah, we don't have anyone like that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how'd it go? Did anyone discover anything interesting? What?
I think that was a typo. Did it say
Right?
any
What is-
interesting anything?
Yeah.
Any interesting
Wait.
new anything?
Any
Any
interesting
interesting new
new-
anything? Did anyone discover any interesting new anything?
There's a library.
And a pool. A freaking pool. And locker rooms filled with exercise equipment.
There was not, however, anything resembling an escape route.
Yeah, she's right.
Well, hey, there's no reason to get all sulky. Wait till you hear about my amazing discovery. The warehouse and bathhouse on the first floor of dorms are now open. And the warehouse is chock full of food, clothes, and whatever you want. There's so much, it's insane. So go ahead and stuff yourself to the gills. Gills?
Yeah, what kills? Are we finished?
Keep in mind, of course, that going out at night time is still prohibited. Please do not forget.
Okay, and what about a fucking way out of here? You find anything like that?
Oh, well,
There wasn't anything in the warehouses we could use to get our asses out of here? Nothing?
unfortunately, no. Not that I saw.
Well, you're cute, so I'll let it slide. You
Wow.
fucking people!
Oh,
Who gives a shit if we have a goddamn pool now, or a warehouse, or whatever the fuck? We're still trapped in this we're still trapped in this piece of shit school. We need to find a goddamn way out.
Now, there is no point in taking your anger out on us. Adaptation is the key, yes? For now, we must each find a way to enjoy the current situation.
Whatever you say, you fucking loon.
What the fuck did you just call me?
I called you a fucking
Say that
loon.
again, you little
You wanna fucking
pussy-ass
go?
bitch!
Whoa.
Anyway.
For now, let's just continue our investigation and let everyone know if you discover something. If you should discover something.
So, are we done for today?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, thank God.
Somewhat underwhelming. The air seemed to grow suddenly heavy again. Was this the mastermind's plan? To give us hope? Just to turn around and betray that hope? I'm Byakuya.
Why did it seem to just go done? Ding dong ding dong.
Byakuya is planning something. He talks about himself in that. We all promised not to leave our rooms during nighttime. There's not much else to do. I guess I'll just go to bed.
Time to do what I do best.
Pass the fuck out.
Mr. Monokuma, do you have a second? I don't really like myself. I don't have any kind of skill, a hobby I can say I'm super good at. And my grades are totally average too. My reflexes are okay. Not great, not awful. I could get into a decent college where I'd make a few friends, maybe even find a normal girlfriend. Which is exactly why I don't like who I am. I understand that now. My life is just one
Damn.
giant copy-paste. I don't have any imagination. I'm a perfectly average cardboard cutout. You see what I mean, right, Mr. Monokuma?
Makoto's dreaming about how average he is.
I monologue about how average I am. I tell people that I'm average, and then I dream about being average.
Dreaming about Monokuma telling me I'm average. Making fun of me. Oh, fuck.
New regulations have been added, so please take a look and enjoy your school life more than ever before.
A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. You must be referring to yesterday. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. But right now, I need to hurry up and head to breakfast. I am starving. Anyone around here? Nope, just the ominous red hallway. Okay.
Bye, ominous red hallway. Everybody's at breakfast, Makoto. You're late.
Kyoko isn't even there.
Yeah.
The ghost of Kyoko is haunting me. Good morning. Is everyone here already?
Nope. Still waiting on Byakuya and Taka.
Byakuya is no surprise.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up. But it's strange Taka's not here yet.
Knowing Taka, I imagine he's trying to get the king of tardiness up and out of bed.
I'm sure they'll be here soon enough. Just be patient.
I don't mind waiting for them, but there is one problem.
Which is...
I am thirsty.
How the hell is that a problem?
Hifumi, would you make me some tea?
Huh?
Milk tea, if you please.
I love milk tea.
Why me?
Your roundish figure reminds me of the owner of the coffee shop I used to frequent.
That's your reason?
I can feel my throat drying out. Quickly, please.
Okay.
Apparently unable to refuse Celeste's order, Hifumi skulked his way to the kitchen. And a few minutes later...
Thank you for waiting.
Hifumi reappeared with tray in hand, the gentle aroma growing stronger as he approached.
Finally.
You could have made some for the rest of us, you know.
I emphatically decline. You're not my type at all. It's all about the law of causality. Basic instincts act and react.
Grr. Grr.
Well then, if you don't mind.
A small smile played across her lips as she held the teacup delicately in her hand.
Wait.
Ada! She cocked her head to the side and threw the cup as hard as she could at the wall.
Crash.
What the? Hey, what are you doing, my little white rabbit?
I hate this kind of tea.
I don't understand.
Imagine we are at a coffee shop. Just any normal, everyday cafe. I sit down and I order some tea. They then ask me, would you like lemon or milk? Now further imagine that I replied, oh yes, I would like milk tea, please. In this case, along with my tea, they may bring me a small container of milk, yes? But this is not for me. I am among those who prefer the milk to be part of the process from the outset. Fragrance is just so overwhelmingly sweet that way. Adding milk or lemon right before you drink is like dousing your fries in ketchup. Mere condiments! Whenever looking for a cafe, I first review their menu to see if it offers the proper style of milk tea. And I cannot acknowledge any milk tea that does not add the milk during the brewing process.
If I had to describe our shared reaction to what we just heard, I'd have to go with wide-eyed bewilderment. Hey, we know what bewilderment we're learning!
We learned that word!
Kyoko taught us that!
3 people had to die for it, but we know what bewilderment means.
It's worth it.
I went to all that trouble to make you that tea, and you wanted me to go even farther?
Yes, I realise it can be a bit of a hassle. Even in cafes that offer proper milk tea, it is always more expensive than simple tea with milk. It takes more time to prepare, surely, but... Why even bother creating a menu if you're not going to offer the highest level of quality?
Well, we don't actually have a menu.
That does not matter! Hurry up and bring me what I asked for, swine!
What? Oh, okay, your little piggy will bring it right out.
I do so love coercion.
You were like a totally different person just now.
Yeah, shit, you really went psycho right there.
I knew there was more to her when I first met her. I'd hate to have her as an enemy. God, Celeste, I fucking love you. Seriously, man, she's one scary chick. Dining hall doors flew open and one of the late arrivals came storming in. But
Bad news, everyone! There is a mystery afoot!
Huh? What happened?
It would seem Byakuya refuses to leave his room. I stood there pressing his doorbell over and over, but he never showed himself.
maybe he just wasn't there.
I like to think so, but I'm worried something might have happened to him.
What he meant by that, he didn't have to say anything else. Everyone understood exactly what that might mean. It might be a good idea if we all split up and go look for him.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
Stop trying to one-up everyone.
Okay, then I'll go and check his room one more time. I'm just gonna keep on hammering that button till I get a response.
If there's nobody in the room, then you'll be there hammering for a really long time, but okay, the rest of us can go check the rest of the building. Yeah, before it's, too late.
Anyway, we just have to do our best to find Byakuya. So where might Byakuya have gone? Maybe he went to go check out the second floor of the school again.
What do you think? Do you think Byakuya went to the pool or the library?
Celeste, aren't you gonna go help look for Byakuya?
I have not had my tea yet.
Huh?
Until my thirst is satisfied, I have no urge to do anything. If you're in a hurry, feel free to motivate Hifumi to move faster.
Okay. Aren't you being kind of selfish? Yeah, and it's a good look on her.
Hi, Hifumi.
Ah, Mr. Naegi, what's going on?
Naegi.
Well, nobody's seen Byakuya this morning, so we've all decided to go look for him.
What? That's not good at all. However, this little piggy needs to... I have a holy edict to deliver a proper milk tea to my master.
Oh god.
I don't know when she became my master, but yeah, all that. I said I was only into 2D women, but I guess that is, I guess the game wanted to make me
Good
into a
luck with
perverted
that.
character now, so...
Hifumi created some creepy alternate reality for himself. Okay. Let's teleport.
So you thought to come here too.
Huh?
I guess you're not as stupid as I thought. If you're thinking about what Byakuya was so interested in yesterday, you can probably guess where he is right now. Right?
Huh? What was it Byakuya was interested in again?
Was it the pool or the library?
The pool!
Okay. I'll just wait out here.
When I opened the door to the library and looked inside, I cried out in sudden surprise. Byakuya? You're sitting there.
It's so shocking.
Of all the things I'd imagined, this definitely wasn't one of them. Hey, what are you doing? I'm fishing. What does it look like I'm doing, fucking idiot? I'm trying to read, so if you could be quiet. Oh, sorry. Wait, no! What are you doing here? Everyone's super worried. We've all been looking for you. Who asked you to do that? Because we're all supposed to meet up in the morning and eat together. We made a promise. A promise? Mataku. Can I get a second's peace and quiet around here? Did you just start speaking in badly accident Japanese? Byakuya snapped his book shut and slowly stood up, smooth and silent as a shadow. Meanwhile, the others must have heard me yell and started showing up one after another. Wow, some of them were like downstairs, like Aoi was all the way in the dorm. How did she hear that?
Okada was screaming his head off.
Byakuya, so this is where you've been hiding.
The heck are you doing here, man? We were very concerned.
Well, you had no reason to be. I was just reading.
Byakuya, if you die, like, we're not gonna care. Like, you're being so inconsiderate right now.
I've never read such a coarse novel before, but it might just be... It might just prove useful at some point.
What were you reading?
A mystery novel.
Oh, wait, so you gonna use what you're learning in there to betray us?
Don't be stupid.
Yeah, don't be stupid.
It's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, what?
If I decide to fight, of course I'll come up with something more original. Otherwise, this game of ours will be totally boring, right? It's not often you get to take part in such a high-stakes, high-tension activity. So if you're gonna do it, you have to make sure it's entertaining.
I started laughing when I saw His words sent a chill down my spine. There was an undeniable smile on his face as he spoke. He looked like he was actually enjoying himself. Enjoying this deranged killing game.
What the fuck do you mean, game? That's fucked up.
But it is a game. The bear literally said, killing game. It's a game of life or death, which can only have one winner. That's all there is to it.
He is right. It's a zero-sum game.
Huh?
It is a part of... I had my tea already. It is a part of game theory, a mathematical model. In game theory...
But that's just a theory. A game theory. The real person behind the game theory channel or whatever. I don't know.
In game theory... But that's just a theory. A game theory. What we are going through now is called a zero-sum game. In this type of game, in order for one person to gain something, another must necessarily lose something. In other words, it is a situation in which participants must compete for position or resources.
You mean like a kind of elimination range?
Entrance exams, sports tournaments, strawberry binnings, most social interactions fall under this category. Everyone must scramble to obtain something which is limited. For you to succeed, someone else must fail. This also applies to the school life we've been subjected to here. In this case, our limited resource is that only one of us can successfully become the Blackens.
So, this game was designed from the beginning to force one of us to try and defeat all the others.
That can't be what they had in mind. What do you mean that can't be?
I'm pretty sure that Monokuma said that is exactly what they had in mind.
I'm pretty sure that they spelled it out for us.
This is exactly why adaptation is so crucial. If those who want to escape were to disappear, there would be no reason to continue playing the game.
But why would I want to stop playing? It's so much fun. This is how I look when I'm having fun. My furrowed brow and intense, expression. He smiled. He's not smiling. He smiled again as he spoke. The smile was filled with evil intent. It twisted his face into something not human. Byakuya, you have nothing on. Actually, that's a spoiler. I shouldn't say that.
It sounds as if you do not acknowledge even the possibility that you may lose. Am I right?
Of course.
You do not speak like the others. Exactly what I would expect from the Togami heir apparent.
It's just normal arrogance, isn't it?
You talk like that, but what if you end up dead?
I won't. It simply isn't possible.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I'm Byakuya Tagami. You know, I still just can't believe it.
Believe what?
That an uneducated, brain-dead, useless piece of garbage like you has survived this long.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Like I said, I won't die.
You keep saying that, but...
Do not bother arguing with him. For him, the concept of losing simply does not exist. He is the ultimate affluent progeny, after all. A boy raised to succeed from the day he was born. He considers victory his destiny and has lived his life accordingly. Tests and challenges are mere ways for him to stand victorious. even if it is a life and death situation. Is that not so, Byakuya?
At least one of you seems to understand. Why are you being like my personal cheerleader?
It is because I am the same as you. Games are meant to be won.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Are you trying to suggest we're on the same level? Close that vulgar mouth of yours.
Oh, well, I do apologize.
Anyway, let me just say this to all of you. You all need to try harder. If an opponent isn't going to give their best, where's the fun for me?
That's a terrible way to look at it. This isn't a game. Our lives are on the line, you know? To kill your own friends is horrific.
Friends? Who decided that? We're not friends. We're not Tomodachi. We're not Nakama. No, quite the opposite. We're in competition. We're enemies.
But you know...
But what? Stop trying to force your contradictions on me and just accept what I'm telling you. Yes, if you have something to say, say it. Otherwise, keep your mouth closed. God, what a fucking asshole.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go off, Mondo!
Hey, shithead, you get off on bullying people that can't fight back.
Yes.
You want to try that? Oh. Really?
So you're back to pretending to be friends, huh?
That's a weird
And-
kink.
And how- don't kink shame me. And how long do you think that's going to last?
Fuck you. That's the only thing I know how to say. Apparently.
Is that all you can
Oh.
say?
I literally just said that.
It's unfortunate you would waste your breath on such empty gibberish.
Okay, look, fuck is
Gibberish?
a very good
Gibberish.
word. That's it. You're fucking dead.
Hold on. Just calm down.
I am calm. This is my calm face.
How is this calm?
Anyway, I don't have any intention of working with the rest of you any longer. To cooperate during an elimination game is... well, frankly, it's a waste of time. And I hate wasting my time.
Waste of time?
Engaging in friendly group meals is out of the question. Someone could easily poison our food. And I'd rather not become part of the Last Supper just yet. I made a Bible reference, I'm so cool.
Quit talking like you're in a fucking movie or something.
All I'm saying is that, ultimately, fades into the void. You are all free to do whatever you want on your own. Goodbye.
Without a second glance back, Byakuya left. There wasn't anything we could do to keep him from going. His way of thinking was just beyond anything the rest of us could even comprehend, except for apparently Celeste.
Was he serious about all that?
He was, without a doubt. I can comprehend what he means.
Well, fuck him then.
But what he said, he might not necessarily be wrong. I mean, can you say for sure someone won't poison our food? Hey, come on. You too, Togo? Well, it's not like anyone would care even if I was gone, right? Actually, I bet you all want me gone. You all think I'm disgusting.
None of us think that.
You just think you don't think that.
I know some people like to play the victim, but this is just totally out there.
You think I don't know, but I do. You want me gone. And I'm sure the rest of you want the same thing, don't you?
Hey, Toka, wait!
Just let her go. Once she gets going like that, there's nothing you can say to bring her back.
Bye, Togo.
Ultimately, our breakfast meeting came to an end without answering any questions. Everyone headed back to their rooms. Jeez, I'm tired already. I don't have time to take even one day off. I need to get myself going. Free time!
Can I stop here?
Yeah, we probably
We
should.
probably should. I feel like nothing happened.
Honestly.
I mean, a lot
forgot
happened.
a little
There's just
bit.
a lot of reading.
Yeah, it was mostly Byakuya being a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
In this episode,
Byakuya was an asshole.
Is an asshole.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time where we'll, I don't know, kill Byakuya.
Spend
Bye.
time with someone.
Bye. Kill Byakuya. Bye.